Well, Cory is checking out the SPF Parkour Academy. This is in Mesa.
This is neat to watch, Cory. These guys and gals are flying around.
Now, when we were kids, Troy, it was fun to, climb up on a barn and then jump off into a wagon full of maybe hay or garbage, whatever. I mean, we didn't have these sorts of very cool gyms in which to experiment and learn how not to injure ourselves. But look at the faces here. These are some of the coaches that are going to take you through or get you going in the world of parkour. If you're already good at it, wait till you see the options they've got here. But folks, for now, show us your good stuff, and we're going to watch you guys get on the move. And Coach Chris Smith is with us, and wow, I could watch this all day. Coach, tell me, who is the typical parkour aficionado? It doesn't look like it's all 13-year-old boys. You run the gamut, don't you?
Really, parkour is more of a universal sport. If it's you have two arms, you got two legs, and even if not, like we've taught students with paraplegic, or like all kinds. People with prosthetics. So parkour is really a far-reaching sport that anyone can engage in, and you can take it to whatever level you want. So whether that's a competitive elite level athlete, or you're just a beginner who's never really done movement before, parkour is really kind of a natural human type of sport that anyone could do.
Well, it's so impressive. And when you get to the very highest levels, the skill is so fun to watch. Now, you've got a special friend over here, an American ninja. Hey, friend, come over here, would you? Adam, swing over here, friend. You're used to the camera. Come on over here, friend.
I'll double side, maybe.
All right. Adam, this is the public. You've seen him a million times. Tell me, what was your first experience like with parkour? Were you the kind of kid who was just leaping off the refrigerator and your mom was saying, get off of there all the time?
1,000%. I was absolutely that kind of kid. I think much like Chris and other people who have gotten into parkour and these sorts of sports, somewhat professionally, we were naturally inclined to do these kinds of things ever since we were young. So it's always been about climbing, moving, experiencing movement in the most varied way that we can.
Yeah.
So to see a place like this, to see something like this proliferate to where you have all sorts of different disciplines in one single location and gym, pretty cool.
Well, you would know, American Ninja Warrior survivor. Thanks for sharing your talents with us today, Adam. And we've got lots more coming your way, and we'll tell you how it all works, who can come, when you can get here, the times, and all the nuts and bolts of a great-looking gym. Remember, it's the it's SPF Parkour, and it's happening just down the street. See you in a few minutes.
It's amazing. I was just saying, Cory, I would have dreams that I could do that kind of stuff before I knew what parkour was.
So this can make your dreams come true.
Like you're, running and jumping over things and like swinging off branches and stuff.
Real life Spider-Man. This is right up your alley.
Well,
I think we need to get Troy out there.
No.
Core.
But I'm very impressed by this SPF Parkour Academy and all these instructors. They're good, Cory.
Aren't they amazing?
Yeah, they're great.
They are very good. And and it is the largest facility, not just in Arizona or in the nation, in the world. This gym is devoted completely to the sport of parkour, and you can get your certification here as well. And Sylvia Reichelt is with us, and boy, what a great dream you have realized. This is your second location now.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Well, tell me about this sport for the uninitiated. What's happening behind us?
Well, what's happening behind us right now is these are all of our certified coaches that are able to teach parkour here. We hold the certification here at this gym. This is going to be our certification hub once a year. But this is a sport that starts from ground level up, from walking on up. We have.
So you've got some real little ones out here.
Real little ones that participate in this. We probably have 200 kids in our Little Ninja program that are between the ages of 4 and 6.
And we're kind of moving as we
This is
walk
the Little
into
Ninja
their area.
This will be their area.
Everything's soft, but
Yes.
But it takes some skill. And what's the benefit, in your opinion, to this sport and to developing these kinds of skills?
The benefit is to prevent injury. That I'd say is the biggest benefit, and the good awareness of your body and how to use it. In the sport of parkour, there isn't anything on your body that you don't actually use from the ground up. So whether you're starting at the ground level, crawling, walking, you're using your fingertips, you're using every limb in your body. And then you progress to the harder equipment, which you see right here. So you start soft, you go hard, and you're able to do all sorts of cool things as you get more aware of your body. You
Yeah.
continue the awareness of your body, and that's what's important, is understanding how to move. So if you have to have a really quick response time to something, you're going to be less prone to injury.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And Adam, if you don't mind, swing over here, my friend. How did you meet Adam, who's an amazing athlete, an American Ninja veteran? How did this relationship develop?
Well, Adam and I go back to our Scottsdale location. He started training there when he first was looking at doing the Ninja Warrior program.
Yeah.
And that's where it all began. So he's, we've been following Adam and been very supportive of him and excited. And he,
Well, thanks for sharing your talents with us. Now, you walk with us as well. We're going to come over here toward the tramp. You can kind of catch your breath along the way. What do you think is the future of this sport, Adam? It's so impressive to watch people train, but like at the highest level, what's coming up down the road?
It's hard to say, It's like I said earlier, it's multidisciplinary. So there's so many different disciplines, especially in a gym like this. It's everything packed into one. So no matter what your focus is, no matter what your specialty or your background is, there's something here that you can train. So
Well, I think it's you're headed toward the Olympics. I mean, as a sport, am I right?
there are talks. There are talks, yes, specifically.
Well, watch Chris here on this box run. This is what we see on the internet. These amazing moves. This is great. I'm so impressed. Real quickly, Sylvia, tell me how folks can get in
That
touch
is
with you,
amazing.
who can come. Give us the quick nuts and bolts.
Well, we are here on Gilbert and Baseline, right next to Amazing Jake's.
Oh, yeah.
And they can actually call us at 480-248-9987 is our phone number.
You have a website?
And our website is spfparkouracademy.com.
Parkour is Parkour. Wow, you are just doing such a great job. You are really going to be jammed. So we hope you have a great weekend. It's going to be nice and sunny.
That was neat.
Look at this. Now, this is what your mom doesn't want you to
Hey,
do.
hold on a second.
Thankfully, it's only a 15-foot drop onto the concrete. So I guess,
guys are talented, man.
in most
ninja.
indoor
He can do
areas,
anything.
I know. Usually there's a sign that says no horseplay. You
Cool.
encourage it.
It's all horseplay.
It all is.
You understand your body.
Yeah,
But
we
our
get
grand
it.
opening, Cory, is Sunday, and it's open to the public to come out and experiment.
Very good. We'll see you Sunday. Thanks, Sylvia.
Thank you so much.
Sure.
That is so cool. Right?
It's going to be tough to top that segment today
It's real. That is amazing.
on the cool factor.